Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering of my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks. What is my Sampler Platter? Series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, I try out food and drink items, and then I go over there, I consume the things, and then once I'm done with the consuming, I go over there and I use my auditory powers to go over there and explain to you the experiences, so you can go over there and fill your brains with the words that I just said, and then do with it what you will. Be it consumer advocacy, some sort of morbid freak show type situation, sexual fantasies, I don't know. Once I get it out there, that is completely up to you folks. But anyway, anyone who's watched my videos for a little while now, which, hey, feel free to watch my videos, might know that if I go over there and I'm doing it from my truck, then chances are I went over there, I got something on my way home. Very much the case. You can see I had scummy work shirt, I'm all disheveled and everything. It was a night, folks. And the last time I had a night like this, I went over there and I did one of these reviews from my truck. And said review was regarding a couple items I got from Dunkin' Donuts. One of which was a blueberry iced matcha latte, which was extremely good. And then the other one was the chocolate Stout Cold Brew. And that one I was, hey man, go ahead and, like I said, check the previous episode. But I wasn't super into that one. And I'd said at the time that I kind of felt like maybe they didn't make it correctly, because I didn't taste any chocolate, I just tasted cold brew, and that I would go over there and potentially do a follow-up video to that, where I would try it again. Well, folks, boom! This is the Chocolate Stout Cold Brew. It's a little bit more mixed together than the other one was, because it took me a little bit. Well, for one thing, I got a medium this time, instead of a large, and I had to drive from the Dunkin' Donuts to my house. So, but yes, you can see it's got like the foam. It's supposed to make it look like a stout. Normally, on the other one, this was like almost pure black. It kind of looked like a Guinness. But in this case, my hope is that it's the different color because there's some chocolate in there. So I did go to the same Dunkin' Donuts that I went to last time, and I actually had the same guy, but I did emphasize the chocolate this time. It was like chocolate part of this whole thing. Not being a dick about it. I worked retail for the longest time, so I have the utmost respect for folks who work retail. But I politely emphasized. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this, and I'm not going to do another review of it, but I liked it so much, I actually got another blueberry matcha one, because, man, was this good. So, I also got a grilled cheese sandwich, because they have a grilled cheese sandwich. So, I guess I could do that, too. Sure. We'll see how this is. Hopefully it's delicious and amazing, and then I guess I'll do a grilled cheese sandwich for you, too. Why not? Right off the bat, I'm hopeful, because you can kind of see, like, it looks like there's, like, cinnamon or something on top. That was not there last time, so let's give this a shot. Let's see how chocolatey and tasty and amazing. If it's the same damn thing, then it's a waste of a review anyway, and then I definitely have to do the sandwich. Hooray! It tastes like it has chocolate in it! Yeah, that is worlds different than the other one. I mean, like, technically, it isn't, like, because it does taste similar to the previous one. It definitely still tastes like a cold brew. So, if you're into cold brews, this is the thing. You can do a cold brew. But it tastes, I mean, I get, with it being a coffee, mocha or what the hell ever, it definitely isn't just a cold brew with some foam on it. It definitely tastes different. and it tastes better to me. Because, as I expressed in my previous review, although I do drink coffee-related things pretty regularly, you know, I kind of have... I like to think I have a good palate, you know, and I try lots of stuff. Obviously, that's the format of the show. But, as a general thing, you know, I tend to like sweeter versus bitter and stuff like that. So my palate is a little bit immature at times. And when it comes to coffee stuff, I like the taste of coffee, but I don't like the bitterness of it. So you can cram shit in there that makes it sweet, then fantastic. This does that. Now I'm regretting not getting a large. I got the medium because I was like, well, if it sucks again... And to be fair, it didn't suck the first time. It just, again, it completely underwhelmed because I was expecting something specific and I didn't get that experience. In this case, I'm getting exactly what I expected. See, my hands are all grimy and shit. I swear I did actually clean them. With freaking hardcore soap, too. But I work in an industrial setting. But yeah. In terms of going a bit more into, you know, the overall... The chocolatey flavor isn't... Like I said, you can still very much taste the cold brew. So it's not... It doesn't come off strictly as like a kid's drink. Which, by the way, folks, stop giving your kids coffee. Like, I've seen that as a thing. Like, I grew up on soda, which was not a good plan at all. You know, it's definitely one of those things. I love my dad. I miss him very much. Man, oh man, do I wish that, you know, that had not been a thing for me growing up, you know. Soda, absolutely, but, like, not the way that I grew up drinking it. But don't give your kids coffee. They don't need it. They're kids. They have all the energy they need. There's a whole episode of Dexter's Lab about it. You look it up. That is one thing where I will tell you how to raise your kids. But it's not like a sickly sweet drink. You're still getting a good coffee taste from it. For me, this is pretty much exactly what I would want. It's got that coffee flavor. There is a little bitterness to it, but not much. The edge has certainly been taken off by that sweetness. And for me, that is what I like. This, I think, is fantastic. Want to get my recommendation? Absolutely. If, again, you know, you have to be kind of in the thing for it. And I will say it doesn't taste like a traditional mocha type drink, at least not to me. You know, because, again, it's just, you know, that cold brew aspect of it. And then on top of that, it's also got, like, the foam. Which, the last time, this one there's more ice than last time. Yeah, and the foam this time has cinnamon on it. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, this for me, like I said, this definitely gets my personal recommendation. It's, you know, it's not something that I would imagine, you know, if you're a trucker going cross country, you know, trying to stay awake, you know, on a long haul, it's probably not going to be your go-to thing of choice. If you're a black coffee person, again, probably not for you. But as, you know, a little bit of a gimmicky drink, and I don't feel it's even that gimmicky, I think you can get away with it, and I think it tastes good. So for me, this definitely gets my recommendation. So I like that quite a bit. Do I like it more than the blueberry matcha latte, though? No, that was super duper good. My hope is that this one will be as good as the last one that I had. But like I said, I'm not going to review it because I did a pretty solid review in the last one. I think, anyway. You should watch that one. We're going to do a grilled cheese sandwich. So, yeah. Even though that review went pretty well, we've got ourselves a grilled cheese sandwich. This is a new item. Like, I just saw it on their menu. It's like, it's new! It's grilled cheese. I think the thing said there would be ham. I am not seeing ham. No! Don't fall. Yeah, I totally didn't get any ham. I mean, I guess it looks like maybe like Swiss and cheddar. Like Swiss, maybe cheddar or something. But I was supposed to get ham with this. I mean, maybe I had to ask for the ham. But it didn't. It said on the thing expressly, comes with Black Forest ham. Whatever. And I guess maybe like a sourdough? Or like maybe a rye? Seems like too light to be a rye, so maybe it's a sourdough. Let's try the thing, folks. Definitely a sourdough. This is my breakfast. Or dinner, what the hell ever you want to consider it. I work at night, so. All I could think is, this would be better with ham. Okay. To be entirely honest with you, most of what I'm getting is the bread. There is a cheesiness there, but there's not enough cheesiness there. Some ham might have gone over there and given it a little extra flavor. I mean, the bread tastes fine. It's nice and soft. It's definitely not the best sourdough bread I've ever had, but for being, a quick breakfast sandwich, it's perfectly acceptable. And the thing is, sourdough is a nice bread, but on a grilled cheese, unless you're really bringing a good grilled cheese to the front, it has a really strong flavor to it, so you're kind of knocking out the cheese flavor. I got a thing to... Because, yeah, I mean, one thing that I've always personally noticed about Dunkin' Donuts with their breakfast food items, they don't pack a lot of flavor. And I mean, I'll get them from time to time, and some are better than others. But they really, for me, I mean, like, compared to, like, for a while, back in, like, I think, like, the early 2000s, like, supposedly, their breakfast menu was actually, like, overtaking McDonald's. I do not think that is the case anymore, and if it is still the case, it should not be. Say what you want about McDonald's, they have a good breakfast menu, and their stuff tastes like stuff. With Dunkin', like I said, they do have some solid items. I actually liked these little, like, scrambler bowls. I liked those. I thought those were good. But a lot of their other stuff, man, it's just lacking in flavor. And that's kind of, the sourdough is fine. But the cheese, which is supposed to be the hero of a grilled cheese, is just underwhelming. It's there, but, yeah, it's maybe some butter on the bread. I don't feel like they buttered the bread. Or maybe some ham. I don't know how much difference that would have made, but I think it would have made some difference. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the, I don't know what it's called, but it's a grilled cheese sandwich from Dunkin'. Would it get my recommendation? Probably not. You can make way better grilled cheeses at home, and grilled cheeses aren't hard. I'm an idiot. I can pull off a grilled cheese. So, come on, folks. And I mean, and you don't even have to go over there and use Swiss or what, first of all, you can use whatever cheese you want. We're in America. We variety of cheeses. We're the land of cheeses. But you don't even need to go over there. You can just go over there and use some freaking standard American cheese. I don't give a damn what any of you folks say. I like American cheese. You can go over there. You can use just American cheese. Some breads. You fry it. Man, that's good. It's a good time. You get some tomato soup going. It's a good time. This, if you're driving by, you hit Dunkin', I personally think there's better menu items on there. But if you, for some reason, are super craving a grilled cheese, it's there. But again, I personally wouldn't recommend it. It's not terrible or anything. It's perfectly edible. Certainly going to finish the rest of it. But yeah, it's not a great sandwich experience. Not for me, anyway. So, anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish off the rest of this stuff in my car. It's the last time that I did this, when I did my original review, I actually had to do it in front of my house because my driveway was so compacted with snow. Now there is no snow. It's 57 degrees according to my truck. It's nice, but man, oh man, folks. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to head out. If you could, do 5 things for me, even with my grabby fingers. Number 1, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. Number 2, spectacular rest of your week. Number 3, spectacular rest of your month. Number 4, have yourself a phenomenal rest of your year. And number 3, have yourself an absolutely breakfast menu-tastic rest of your life. Most people like a nice breakfast menu, right? I think so. If you're vegan or whatever, there's vegan stuff too. Do it that way. And if you don't like breakfast, whatever meal you like. And if you don't like food, I'd probably see a doctor or something. I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. Seems like you should probably like food to some degree. But hey, folks got issues with different things, so I ain't judging. Final 2 things, folks. You could go over there. Brings positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is always appreciated, though. And even if you can't, sometimes you can't. I can't sometimes. Do your best. Try not to be an asshole. I think that is usually doable. But hey, you're going to have your moments. I certainly have mine. But try to limit it. I think we can do that. Final thing, folks. Could do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. I want you to go out. I want you to do that thing. Whether it's retrying something. Like I went over there and retried this. I gave it a second shot. And hey, it was, really good. Or maybe you're going over there and you're eating a grilled cheese sandwich that's hopefully a lot better than this. Maybe you want to make the perfect grilled cheese sandwich, the greatest grilled cheese sandwich of all time. You go out and you do it. And then you make another one, and you go over there and you invite me over, and then I'll do a video. And we'll see if it's truly the greatest grilled sandwich. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Do whatever you're doing. I'm going to eat some stuff and then get super cleaned up because I'm all grimy. Bye!